It's so good to be able to come back. Today I have a very strong grounding feeling, and this grounding feeling is not because I'm with someone who is grounded or I'm trying to force myself to do some exercise. No, this groundedness kind of comes from a feeling that's enough of kind of floating on around, being in a dream, being in an illusion, and now it's time to kind of focus and then focus on my own reality, focus on myself, anchoring myself into me, myself, rather than trying to anchor myself onto somebody else or trying to uh, kind of depend on somebody else for my own dreams, for my own life purpose or any plan, and just realize that I should focus like 70-80% of my attention just back to myself, back to my own body, and realize that I can be without a backpack, I can be without a boyfriend, I can be without a group of people. I mean, those people are definitely necessary, but it's something in the future. It's the next step before the fundamental step is being built. That is the relationship with myself. So before I go out to serve, to give to other people, I need to come back and nourish my own self and pay attention to myself, what I need at that right moment first before anything else. So today, yes, I got this strong feeling. I just want to come out and I just want to feel, I just basically wanted to live like a normal, simple life and just to communicate with people like all the other locals and just behave like all the other locals and so not dreaming too much at the moment before I kind of found the fundamental, simple, local way and just really not resisting a simple kind of way anymore. And then feel the sense of safety when I am going out to relate with other people. This has been very challenging for me because I realized how much my cultural background, how much my mindset is very different from the local people, even the foreign people here. And then it is challenging for me and for them. It's shocking for me and for them, especially when it comes to body languages, because a lot of times people are not used to you using words to communicate. People would rather just sensing what kind of body language that you're giving, and then when they read it in a different way than you, sometimes unconsciously expressing your body language without noticing what kind of signals you're sending to people, and people might misunderstand. And then later, when your action is not responding to that previous action anymore, and then people get really confused with you, and then people get angry, people get frustrated and disappointed. So for a long period of time, I was feeling very timid to kind of behave the way that I wanted to feel. And I was forcing myself to be more alert, to be more conscious. And I was trying to behave in a way which was to suit other people's environment, to make other people feel more comfortable when I'm around. Until one day I realized, oh, I had enough, because forever I was not going to behave exactly the way that other people wanted me to behave. without feeling unhappy, without feeling nervous, without feeling tick-tock. I decided just to be myself, to make myself feeling most comfortable and relaxed first, even if I have been behaving in a very stupid way among other people. I've just decided to allow myself to be myself the way I am and allow other people to see how I am like. And I've decided to let other people to accept my difference. It will create definitely triggering and discomfort in them, but it takes time for them to realize sometimes if I behave a certain way, it doesn't mean what they actually wanted, what they actually perceive. And there are no rules saying that there is a universal body language or something. At least I feel we haven't globally formed that kind of a universal body language that's saying that if you behave like this, it means something. I think we're still on this phase that we're all behaving in our own way, and where most of us are just trying to force other people to behave the way they want. If not, they get angry, they use their power to force you to behave. But I don't think that's completely right. And I think I have all the right to behave the way I feel more comfortable, because this is from my perspective, and I have come from this culture where the way how I have behaved is allowed to thrive, and I have been happy and comfortable in it. So howsoever we have to balance the difference, I think at least I'm allowed to at least show to people, yeah, we can actually behave like this. So it has been working very well, and it has its benefits of living and expressing the way that uniquely the way I want, and it's also sending a kind of a positive energy toward people, and it's sending more of like allowance in the air. They're like, oh, there's no exact rule that we have to behave in a certain way, and actually we can be a little bit loose, and it is allowed, and people are learning to be more loose. People are learning to not be so strict about how exactly other people should behave according to their standard, and then everybody can be more actually relaxed, because you're not trying to be this police guy who are trying to set the rules for everybody's body language. You're actually allowing, okay, yes, it's okay, you can behave like this. Okay, yeah, you can behave like that. Okay, yeah, if she is behaving like that, it doesn't mean she is saying that. If she is living her life in this way, that's also okay, because now it seems like she's fine. Something like that, because every day we are the creator of our own worlds. We are allowed to create new things, new perspectives in the world, and other people, I think they just need to accept something which is different. And I have come to an environment which is fundamentally different from mine, and I have also learning to accept other people for being different. And I think, yeah, we're on the same page, that we're just every day for this soul evolution is to be shocked by differences, to be triggered by differences, and then it takes time. We get used to it, and we accept it, and we feel comfortable with it, and we embrace it. It's like an inevitable process. That's why it's not easy. Daily life is not easy. Every day we're gonna feel uncomfortable about small little things in our lives. And this is growth, and growth is never comfortable, and it is necessary. If we're just staying in our comfort zone, just staying in our room and not coming out to see anybody, that is not so much fun anymore in life. It's almost our responsibility to be in a very uncomfortable situation and let it be there and be there for it, and see how you can transform this energy of not of resisting it, I think. So in the future, by and by nature, we'll be able to drop this resistance. It's definitely gonna happen, and then we just need to allow ourselves to show up to discomfortable situations, and then we don't have to necessarily do anything or not do anything. We just need to allow ourselves to put ourselves in that kind of environment, to be seen, and to observe ourselves, how much we're feeling, how much we're reacting and responding to a discomfortable situation. While, especially when there are all different other people around, when everybody is sending their own emit their own energy field towards you, like how much you can endure it, if it's been strong and negative or happy or whatever. And this is called life. C'est la vie. And then gradually, definitely will come to the point where we'll survive it. Yeah, because that's how we grow up from babies. When baby just came to this world, I think he or she wasn't feeling comfortable at all, but he or she had no choice, and he and she were not thinking at all anyway, so he and she had to be there fully present, and then that's how he and she grow up. So in the end, actually, you will gain strength from it when you decide to show up all the time in a discomfort situation. You got strength. A good example are the people who are living in really cold environment, right? Like those people in Canada, those people are living in Iceland, right? But they survived it, and see how much strength they got from that kind of cold environment. And yes, that's they didn't really particularly have to do anything. They just need to be there and just to survive, and that's the strength that you will never gain anywhere else. That's why to show up in the discomfort environments is very important, and it just to be present there, then that's all you need to do. And all the other things you don't have to think about, you just let it flow. And even if you get triggered, you get angry, you are being reactive, it's also fine. And this is life process. Yeah. So this is the message actually I want to send to everybody who is resisting a lot, who is complaining a lot, who is hiding themselves inside a room. And I'm also saying this to myself also. Yeah, so this is today's message. So thanks for watching this video. I will see you next time. See you next time.